right. Shalom, shalom. All right.
Shalom,
It's your brother Tazapanya.
brothers of Baltimore from Great Mills, DC.
Khan. I'm of the Sons of Yasharala camp out here in Colorado Springs. First and foremost, especially Slakia, in these times today, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Kodash,
Kadash.
Khan. We want to give double honors unto the apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone GMS, all right, who do rule well in the spirit. Shalom into the elect scattered abroad. All right. We're gonna get straight into it. It's gonna be a quick hit. In the spirit, a lot of brothers is really, having them talks about what is really essential in this truth, man. All right,
Mm-hmm.
because as you grow in the spirit, you learn it's not just about knowing your nationality that you're an Israelite, right? Obviously, you have to, have that truth, that 100% truth, which is desirable. But as well as just being in the truth and having knowledge, you have to be able to do what? Show love to the brethren. All right. Give charity, man. All right. And we're gonna get into it. And Lord willing, this is edifying to the hopeful elect. All right. So as you can
Con,
see on y'all screen, I'm gonna do the etymology of charity because as the apostles and elders teaches that we're supposed to go into the origins of the English words that we know. All right. So how these people translated charity, how their understanding of charity when the King's English, when the King James Bible was written in 1611. All right. Charity is a noun. It says from late Old English, benevolence for the poor. Now, who is the poor? All right, and the fatherless according to the scriptures, the Israelites. All right. Also, Christian love, and we know that Christians are Israelites, all right, in its true sense, in its
mm-hmm.
highest manifestation. From Old French charity, Christian charity, mercy, compassion, alms, charitable foundation, 12th century, from Latin caritatem, nominative caritas, costliness, esteem, affection, from chorus, dear, valued. All right. From pi, caro, from root ka to like desire. All right. And that's pretty much um the general stat. All right. Got any want to get into any precepts real quick?
Yeah, I was gonna say about charity. There's different forms of charity. You know,
Come,
teaching a brother about something. Because us as a man in this truth, we struggle on certain things. What it could be like, uh, for example, you might struggle on breaking down Revelations 13 16th verse. All right, because you
mm-hmm,
got these dumbass Israelites who don't know anything about the MOTB.
come,
But us keep telling the brother, giving them a breakdown. It's meant for them to receive it or not receive it. Yep. And also another
come,
form of charity is financially. A brother might be in need because uh he might struggle paying rent or something like that. You could put up for it. You know what I'm saying? Con.
come. So,
Or
like,
or
what
let's
I'm
say
getting is,
or let's
Salakia,
say
Salakia.
a brother might need a ride to camp because his car might have broke down or he might live far as hell from the camp spot. Con.
So, like, what I'm getting from what you're saying, which is completely biblically sound, right, on the duality between a spiritual charity and a physical charity, right? Like you
Con.
said, brothers on the physical level might need help with a rod. Their car broke down. They might need even just help to go to work, or like you said, some funds to help, finish pay rent, right? And on the spiritual end, you should be able to have time, all right, to help a brother if you know a breakdown and they having trouble understanding it, right? You could help them by giving a breakdown. You see what I'm saying? Because this truth, it's kind of like liking under food, right? Life and death is of the tongue. So you help you feed in the sheep like we're commanded to do, even if it's not on the video, right? Not in the highways and the hedges. If a brother texts you, Ak, what this mean, or break this quick down for me. You see what I'm saying? If Tom is willing, you should be able to help the brother out. You know.
Con, are you about to bring up a preset?
Now you could let me know one and I'll pull it up.
Go to Romans 12 chapter and start around the fifth verse. Well, actually, hold up. Let me see which one we're going to. Let's see. Yeah, we can start it with the fifth verse.
All right, I'm here. You can read it out.
All right, Romans 12 and the fifth verse, it says, "So we, being many, are one body and Hamashiach, Yahushai, and every one members one of another, having then gifts different according to grace that is given to us. Whether prophecy, let us prophesy according to the proportion of faith, or
Hmm.
ministry, let us wait on our ministry, or he that teacheth on teaching, or he that exhorteth on exhortation, he that giveth, let him do it with simplicity. He that ruleth with diligence, he that showeth mercy with cheerfulness. Let love be without dissimulation. Avoid that which is evil, cleave to that which is good. Be kindly affection one to another with brotherly love, and honoring preferring one another, not slothful in business, fervent in spirit, serving the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Um, starting off with the fifth verse. Actually, sixth and seventh verse. We all have our own gifts in this truth. Every brother is different from one another. One brother might do more than another. One brother might be less than the other brother. But at the end of the day, we still like one accord into this truth. And we gotta show love to the brother. Well, what you call it? The simulation. We can't be having that Esau attitude towards our brother, because we know the story of Jacob and Esau. Esau has had secret pure hatred towards Jacob, especially in the past life.
Con. So like, and that's your past script, because we not a monolith. Yes, we're of one body, but the Most High has given specific amounts, let's say, of faith or gifts unto certain of the brethren, man. So trying to uh say that, oh, like it's like this is some competition in a sense that you could oh well, this brother, like, yes, we're supposed to give diligence, to make our calling and election sure, right? But just like it said in Romans chapter 12, right? So according to the grace that is given to us, whether prophecy, so if you're a prophet, let you prophesy according to the proportion of your faith, right? Some brothers is ministers. Ministering means what? To serve, man. All right, whether it be you bringing water bottles to camp, right? You've been blessed with certain finances. You might help some younger brothers, after camp, feed them some food at the fellowship. You know what I mean? It goes on to say, teaching, right? You able to break down, the milk properly to some young brothers in the faith. Exhortation, right? You when brothers is going through certain things, you could persuade them with the type of tone of voice. You got a an elderly spirit on you, no matter what age you are, and people really take heed to what you say. right? Or again, with he that giveth, whether it be gifts or finances or some yan or whatever. I mean, do it with simplicity. A brother said he need, I need $100, to do this. Like whether it be you give the whole thing or you get brothers to get, $15, $20 each or something. You got to be able to know, and with the spirit of discernment on how to give charity in the way that is appropriate for the, right. So yeah, that's pretty much I have to say on that.
We go to Proverbs 27 and 23 verse. It says, you want me to read it?
I said, Khan, I'm about to pull it up on the screen right now.
Because actually, hold on, I'm gonna read it first and then break it down. Go to the 23rd verse. All right. Proverbs 27 and 23rd verse. Be thou diligent to know the state of thy flocks and look well to thy herds. All right. We gotta make sure, brotherly. We gotta have brotherly love by making sure every brother is checked up. Making sure brother's not struggling, because you might be in a situation where you might not be struggling, but brother is struggling. So you gotta always keep an eye on like every brother out here, because you just never know what's going on with a brother.
Uh,
And you oh no, no,
Slack.
no, no, it's all good.
Oh, okay. Now I was just gonna say, now everything you're saying to me in the spirit is completely correct. Because we might not necessarily be leaders, but we are a part of the flock. So we got to give diligence to make sure brothers is good. You can't be saluting, hey, shalom, yahabashem yah shabrakatah, right? And you not asking brothers, yo, how you doing? How was this week? Did you endure during the week, man? Is everything good? You know, you know what I mean? Like you not caring about the well-being of your brother, man, right? Because it's one body, right? So if the hand or the foot is not working properly, the rest of the body is going to feel it, man. We all got to be on one accord, man. Using that symbology, for edification's sake.
Yeah, Khan. And I was gonna say, us showing charity, it also covers a multitude of sins in our current life and our past life. Cause, hey, who knows what we did in our past life, man? Hey, our past life is the reason why we in this condition. You know what I'm saying? So we always gotta make sure we showing charity, cause for one, it helps to the body, and it helps towards the flock. All right. Here's another precept I was trying to get to. We go into the book of Sirach, 12th chapter.
What verse you want me to get, Babu Kasha?
Starting with the first verse.
Okay.
All right. Sirach 12 and 1. When thou wilt to do good, know to whom those do it. So those should be thankful for thy benefits. Do good to the godly man, and thou shall find a recompense. If not from him, yet from the Most High. There can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil, nor to him that give no alms. Give to the godly man, and help not a sinner. Do well unto him that is lowly, but give not to the ungodly. Hold back thy bread, and give it not unto him, lest he overmaster thee thereby, for else thou shalt receive twice as much evil for all the good thou shalt have done unto him. Um, hey man, this truth. Why would you help some wicked ass nigga or a spigger or a bitch in this world than your own brother, man? Come on, man. That's
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't even add up, man. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So you gotta always like you know what I'm saying? Look, do good to the brother that's struggling, man, because you don't know if that brother's the elect, man. You see what I'm saying?
Nah,
Uh,
Khan. And that's that godly, because what did Yahweh say when the disciple or his mother was like, yo, they're looking for you, roughly paraphrasing. And he was like, yo, who is my mother? Who's my brother? Who's my sister? Who's my father? Those that do the will of the Most High, man, of Yahweh. So that would be a godly man. This is why the brotherhood is so essential, man. You see what I'm saying? Yahweh Shah said, what greater love is it that a man to die for his brother, man? And all of the brothers is willing to lay their life on the line, because our foundation of our relationship, of our brotherhood, is what? The cornerstone, which is who? Yahweh Shai, man. You know?
Con. And if you go to First Corinthians 13 chapter, it tells you I think it was Paul who wrote that. He was like, wow, charity I ain't nothing or something like that.
Uh, and I got one too. If and I'm only
Go
gonna
ahead.
bring out like two precepts and then we'll close it up. But
Go ahead.
we got
Starting with the first verse. Hello.
first verse. Okay,
Second verse.
con.
And, th- uh, and though I have the gift of prophecy, understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith, so that I can remove none, and have not charity, I am nothing. And
Mhm,
though those I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burnt, and have not charity, it profit me nothing.
mhm.
Con.
Right. So notice, right? People would see, oh, to feed the poor. So they was like, wouldn't that be the same thing as charity? Well, let's look up this word charity in the Greek. Agape, G26, and it means affection, goodwill, benevolence, brotherly love,
Mm,
right? So charity is dealing how you deal with your brothers with compassion, man. All right, you ain't just coming into this thing and because you got all the knowledge and the breakdowns and the mysteries of the scriptures, you gotta show your brothers as doing the same thing you are love, man.
con.
That's the foundation of this thing, man. Because before we came into the truth, we didn't know what love was.
Mm-hmm.
Love, according to the scriptures, is what? Keeping his commandments. Yahweh Shah said, if you love me, keep my commandments. So what's a commandment? All right. Well, the law, the two pillars that the law hang on: to love the Most High with all that mind, body, heart, and soul, right? And to love your brother, you know, um, as you love yourself, roughly paraphrasing.
Con. And if I may say this, when we was all in the world, some of us brothers, we might have fell away from friendships with certain people, because whatever that situation is. But like in this
Mhm,
truth, uh this is not even a friendship. This is like a family, man. Like
you know?
like when you're around brothers, bro, you feel like they're really like your brothers more than your like
Yeah,
siblings, man.
yeah.
Yeah. And
And
oh, I was
oh,
gonna
Salaks.
say,
Hmm.
like when you go to like some restaurant with some brothers or club, man, you so tight with the brothers in the truth, man. Jake be carries like, damn, how y'all so tight, man? Dang, I wish I could have something like that. You know what I'm saying? Con.
And that's the spirit, because I wanted to do the etymology of this brotherhood, man. Because Psalms, what is that? 133. It says, "How pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity." You see what I'm
Mm,
saying? So I'm gonna bring out this etymology. I'm gonna bring out like one or two scripts, and if you got anything else, um, or if you don't have anything else, we'll close it out. But this is the brotherhood, and the etymology comes from the 14th century. Fraternal relation. So what does fraternal mean? All right. A lot of people don't understand that fraternal comes from paternal, which means your father, a relationship between sons of the same father. See, or mother, but the real understanding is from the same father, because you are who your father is. Hence why all 12 tribes, all right, we might look different, we might act different, but yet we're all descendants of the same fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right. From brotherhood. Earlier was brotherheed, 1300, with ending as in maidenhead. From Old English had bro, Pered, with ending as kindred. See? So at the end of the day, yes, it's a spiritual thing, but your spiritual brothers really still share the same bloodline as you, man. You see what I'm saying? I'm of the tribe of Benjamin. My brother here is of the tribe of Zebulon. All right. But we are still descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob in the spirit, because the spirit beareth witness. You see? So we're of the same kindred, of the same stock. All right. Relationship of a brother, friendly companionship. You see? So I'll leave it at that right there. Um, but what I wanted to bring out, let's see if I can, it's in Sirach. Uh, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, Sirach, chapter 25, verse 1. In three things I was beautified and stood up beautiful, Yapa, right? Both before Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, and men. The unity of brethren,
Mm.
the love of neighbors, and right, our neighbors are the other tribes of Israel, right?
Con.
So it's a good thing to love and to be unified of the same doctrine with brothers, man. The Most High looks at that as a beautiful, comely thing, man. You know?
Con. You gotta keep in mind, there be situations in this truth, man, where your brother might kind of go into it because we're still in them curses. What's the curse Deuteronomy 20 that says uh
Your your eye shall have hatred towards thy brother, thine eye.
and that's a demon right there, just hating on your brother. That's a demon, man. You gotta rebuke it, man, and
Mm-hmm.
squash it out, man. Like it's a
Mm-hmm.
spider. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But
Because every brother got a different thing. Let's say a brother play video games. You're not on that like that. You're gonna hate your brother for that, right?
mm-hmm.
What if he gets paid? He feeds his family by streaming, playing Call of Duty or something like that.
Con,
You know what I mean? Or a brother he runs for endurance, or another brother, works out, right? And he's a personal trainer, or we can't have that over righteous spirit, man. We all in these body under these curses, all right? But we still have to be able to like if it ain't going against the doctrine, right? They people is teaching what they taught, and you don't exactly know what a brother got going on. There shouldn't be no animosity between the
hey, it's
brothers.
best to just keep it hush, man, before it gets worse. I'm telling you, man. You don't want to make assumptions in this truth, man. It's best to just hold your peace in this thing, man.
What did Yahweh Shah say? That if you offend even one of my little ones, it is better for a millstone to be around our neck and drown in the sea. Roughly paraphrasing, man.
Con,
You know what I mean? So you got to be careful, because we don't know if we the elect, and so you don't know if the brothers of the elect. So what you look like, oh, you going off, unless they're teaching something wrong. If they're not teaching nothing, yes, you're supposed to rebuke openly, right? Open rebuke is better than secret love. But if they're doing something to feed their family, you don't know if they got a physical ailment, you don't know what they got going on. You see what I'm saying? Like you said, no assumption should really be made.
mm-hmm. Con. Because you make an assumption. Hey, what's the command? What does the commandment say? Thou should not commit a false report, something like that.
Yeah. Hmm.
Yep.
Right.
Hey, we gotta apply that in our life, man.
That's right, man. Every brother ain't the same. The most I put the spirit on the elders to give the diligence that they have. Some brothers, you see what I'm saying? That's why they call it, we got major prophets and minor prophets. Look at we all get the same penny though, right? So look, Isaiah, right? He got one of the biggest books in the Bible. He's probably out here today in the reincarnation. And then look at Obadiah. Obadiah got one chapter that the Most High sanctioned to be in the scriptures, all right? But we all getting the same penny. Obadiah getting the same penny as Isaiah.
Con. Hey, we ain't no different than each other, man. We all want hey, we all have our eyes on the same prize. And
Hmm.
it's okay to bring up First Timothy, first chapter and the fifth verse for me, Baba Kishar. because I forgot to make this point earlier. Um, but we gotta do charity with like with a like pure heart. All right, we can't just do it
Mm,
for like we can't just pretend. Oh, I'm just gonna do it for no reason. No, you gotta do it with like some type of reasoning. First Timothy 1, yeah, First Timothy 1:5. Now the end of the commandment is charity out of pure heart and of good conscience and of faith and faith. So we gotta, like I said, hey, we gotta do charity with pure heart. Don't do it because you don't want it. You're just doing it for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Um,
con. I got a quick script to make a point. They're both in Corinthians.
Bring
Let
it
me see
out.
if I can find it real quick. Con. So this is first Thessalonians 5:11. It says, "Wherefore comfort yourselves together and edify one another, even also ye do." So we're commanded through the Spirit, all right, to comfort and edify, because edification is comforting, man. You understanding. Remember the scriptures say, "Wisdom is the principal thing. With all thy getting, get understanding." All right, and edify means to build up. So we supposed to be built up in the spirit. We was broke down. There's a time under the sun for everything. Time to break down is a time to build up, man. Right. So if that we supposed to edify, let's go into First Corinthians chapter 8, verse 1. Now, as touching things offered unto idols, we know that we all have knowledge. We all have knowledge of us being Israelites. You see what I'm saying? We know mysteries and breakdowns in the 100% truth, the doctrine of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. But what? Knowledge puffeth up, but charity edifieth, man. You showing your brother's charity, right? Actually builds up a brother in the spirit, man, to keep the faith, man, to hold fast on what
Mm-hmm.
thou hast, thy crown, man.
Hey, like we said earlier, hey, there's different forms of charity, spiritually and physically. The physically part from what I said was financially or giving brothers some a ride home after camp or let's say the brother probably got fucked up at a club. You might gotta give him a ride or some shit. What else? And you might have some clothes to throw away, but you might realize that bro has some the same size as you. He might be in need for that. You know what I'm saying? So there's different forms of charity, but you know some brothers struggle with it, and that's why we're here to build y'all up on that. Because as we in these latter times, hey man, some brothers might be in like in the same cell as you, man. When that time happens, man. So you and that brother, man, y'all gotta come into one accord, man. So y'all could get away from this damn devil. Esau, man. Come.
Well, if you ain't got another precept, I'll bring one more precept. I think this
Yeah,
is a
go
good
ahead.
one to close out on. This is First Corinthians chapter 13. Look at this. The excellence of love, man. So love excels, right? To excel means it's above the rest. And we just looked up the word agape, which is the translation Greek word for where they get charity. So when we go down to verse 13, right? Matter of fact, I'll start at verse 9. For we know in part and we prophesy in part. See, we only given certain things. And the Most High felt that it's content for us. So we say what it is, like what? America, which is Babylon the Great, going to be destroyed by nuclear fire. That chip is about to be mandated, so on and so forth, right? We might not know how exactly what chess pieces moved where, but we know what the Most High has given us. Verse 10. But when that which is perfect is come, which is what? Yahweh Shah's kingdom, then that which is in part shall be done away. When I was a child, I spake as a child, I understood as a child, I thought as a child, but when I became a man, I put away childish things, man. All right, verse 12. For now we see through a glass darkly, but then face to face. Now I know in part, but then shall I know even as also I am known. But here's the point, 13. And now abideth faith, hope, charity, these
Con,
three. But the greatest of these is charity, man. All right. Just like how you said, giving alms, having charity, all right, covereth a multitude of sins, man. That's what we're looking for because if you ungodly, sinful, wicked, you're not going to be saved in them chariots here in Babylon. Well, from the four winds, we scattered all over the place. All right. Looks unto that as true love, man, true agape, man, having charity and loving the brotherhood. What does that say in First Peter? Um, I'll just read it real quick, because I got it right here. It says First Peter 2:17, honor all men, love the brotherhood, fear Yahweh, honor the king. You see what I'm saying? So we're supposed to love the brotherhood, man.
hold up. Repeat that precept again. That was heavy.
This is First Peter chapter 2, verse 17. Matter of fact, I'll pull it up on the screen. We'll end off with that one right there. First Peter 2:17. And you can break it down, Papa Kusha. All right. So it says, honor all men, love the brotherhood, fear Yahweh, honor the king.
Con, A says honor all men. Hey, who's top of the top amongst this truth, man? The apostles and Elder Great Millstone, man. We gotta give out, double honors to them, and especially the elders that came before them. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And also, whether you in the camp, you might have a elderly brother above you, man. You gotta give honor to that brother, man, because he's been there longer than you. Hey, he want a certain situation as you, and
Come
you
on.
gotta love the brotherhood, man. Whether that brother is in your camp or the brother might live, like 1,000 miles away from you. We still, we're all brothers, man. We still have our eyes on that same prize, which is Yahweh Shai Kingdom. All right.
Come
And it says fear Yahweh and honor the King, which is Yahweh Shai. You
on.
know, we got to always fear Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Honor them, man. What's the uh
Mm-hmm.
what's the first commandment says don't put any God before Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. We supposed to
Mm-hmm.
always give praises, make mention about Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. The hell with these damn people or whatever you prioritize over Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. It's all about Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai at the end of the day. Con.
Right.
And also I
Hey,
was gonna
man.
bring up one last precept. I
Come on.
finally found this. It's Roman. Oh, actually, I read it earlier. Never mind. It's all good. But it was Romans 12:9 where it says, "Let love be without dissimulation." We can't be showing fake love towards the brotherhood, man. Cause hey, man, we the only thing we got in this thing, man. Nobody in this world wants to believe what we believe, man. Cause they fucking wicked,
Mm-hmm.
man. All right,
Mm-hmm.
you got anything to say, all right?
Um, might been one more script. If I can find it. If I can't find it, I'll just end it here. But I think it was.
What the precept says?
It was like, I'm paraphrasing it. It was like you're not better than your brother. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah, yeah,
uh,
yeah.
damn. Let me type this in. Might have said brethren. I'm wondering if it said brethren or brother. I'm trying to find it specifically.
Cause you got what is it? Is it Proverbs or Sirach? From what you can remember.
Uh, it
Cause I
could
heard
be.
that
It could.
precept before.
Come on. Lisa Rock. Let me see if I can find it on here. Um, bear with us. Bear with us. Mm, well, just to roughly paraphrase, right? It's basically like we not better than any of the brethren. You know what I mean? Because
Con.
it ain't even about us. It's about Yahweh Shem Yahushua, like the brother said. You know what I
Yup.
mean? So we just gotta keep that humble estate because the meek shall inherit the earth, man. We're fighting for a prize, man. You know what I mean?
Hey,
But
what the scripture says, humility and honor. What does it say? Salakia. Dang. It's in Proverbs. Humility. Yeah, humility comes before honor. Is that the
con,
precept? Yeah.
con,
Yeah, we gotta have humility first, man. Humble ourselves, man. We can't think we're better than a brother, man. That's off, man. We gotta,
right,
if you in that spirit, rebuke yourself, man, before it gets worse, cause these days flying by, man. Hey, yes, last week,
con,
bro, I didn't even know it was, bro. The day went by so fast, I didn't even peep it, man. So whenever
con,
you know, if a brother has a hatred towards another brother, man, squash it out, man, cause it's only gonna get worse from there, man. If you don't squash it out,
con.
all right.
You don't want
Hey, the
you
brotherhood
don't
is
want.
all we got in this thing.
Yeah, man. You well remember we not supposed to let the sun go down, on our anger. You know what I mean? You're supposed to have a
Mm-hmm.
quick swiftness, like you said, to rebuke that demon if you're looking at your brother, and get right, before the next day approaches, man. You know what I mean?
Con.
Because if you unclean spiritually, so to speak, all right, you what did Yahweh Shah say? He was like, before you make your give your offering unto the Lord, go handle the things that you gotta handle. I'm roughly paraphrasing here, you know what I mean? But go make it right with your brethren, all right, and then come to the temple of the Lord and give your offerings and all of that. So you gotta be able to understand, right? Because he who turneth his ear away from the law, his prayer shall be an abomination. So if you
Oh,
come
that's
into
heavy.
prayers, but yeah, if you praying but you ain't real right with the brethren, you think the Most High gonna hear you? You know. So it's all about the brotherhood, man, and it's all about charity, man.
Con. Made that point
Con.
clear,
Well, with
man.
that, yeah, if you ain't got nothing to say, man, we'll close it out, man. Hey, Lord willing, this was
Close it
from
out.
the elect. All right. With that, we say a Bible ball, Kwam Yasharala, Shalom.
Shalom.